Welcome back to the Padilla Poll and P Squared Sports. I'm Ed Suarez here at the Hard Rock Cafe. I'm with Justin Stephens, the head coach of La Pryor. First of all, Coach, it's the coaches' convention. You're here, see a lot of old friends, but it also tells you that the season is fast approaching, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's time to buckle up, get ready to go. So the last little hurrah before it's time to strap it up and get up to work.
Well, let's talk about La Pryor. Last year you went 9-5, had a pretty good year, went deep into the playoffs. What are the expectations for this year?
Hopefully the expectations are high. I know mine and my coaching staff, we have high expectations for these kids. We've got a lot of returning players that got a lot of quality playing time last year. So hopefully they can step up and let that be the standard that they have for themselves to play deep into December.
Now, you told me that you lost a lot of good players, but that you have a lot of experience. But most of those kids are in the junior class. Explain that.
Well, I think we have 6 seniors currently that are going to come out for football. Out of that, I don't believe 3 of them played last year. So we were looking into coming back with 3 seniors. Luckily, those other 3 came out. I think they have a shot to help us. But like I said, mostly we dealt with sophomores last year, stepping up and taking in big roles, playing both sides of the ball. So we expect good things from that junior class we have, and we just hope our seniors can lead them in the right direction.
Now, you talked about having a kid named Ben Bliss, a running back, 6 foot, 200 plus pounds, which you don't ordinarily see in that level.
No, you don't. Ben's an exceptional player, and having coached at the 4A level, Ben's a player that could play at that level. It's just at the 1A level, he looks that much better than the talent that we go up against.
So how do you have a kid like that and not wear him out 7-8 weeks into the season?
Well, what you're going to try to do is we're going to try to limit his snaps defensively. I've talked with the defensive coordinator and let him know Ben is more valuable to you defensively with us running the ball and keeping it away from them than he is actually making tackles for you. Now, in the case of emergency, we'll break the glass and put Ben out on the field. But for the most part, we'll try to one side of the ball with him.
Who are some of the teams in your district that you're keeping an eye on that are going to give you competition this year?
Well, you got Dehannas, who's always a power in that area, so obviously they're a choice. Rock Springs, who we played twice last year and split the series, they're going to play us tough because their kids believe they can beat our kids, and now our kids are to the point they believe they can beat Rock Springs. Hopefully we get a little rivalry going there. Charlotte is a school that's roughly our size. The others in our district are under 100. So Charlotte, you never know when the school's the same size as yours, they can turn it on in 1 year or 2.
We were talking off camera. You took kind of a circuitous route to get into the coaching ranks. You started off in the United States Army, and just talk about how you ended up being a high school football coach.
Getting towards the end of my graduation in high school, I realized I'm done with my education. About 3 weeks into basic training, I realized, no, I think I want to give that a shot. So once I had done my 5 years in the Army, I went to college, had the GI Bill luckily. That paid for my college education, and took it from there. I always enjoyed playing sports, so I thought I'd give that a try. It helps me relate to kids that may not feel like they want to advance their education. I can give them a little experience, tell them the route that I went, because I don't ever regret my time in the military. I cherish it, but I'm thankful I have an education, and the Army's to thank for that.
Well, a great example. Hopefully you'll have a great year this year. Justin Stephens, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, good luck this year. I'm Ed Suarez for the Padilla Poll and P Squared Sports.